and what we do as we get a set of questions.
I'll get us started. My name is Lee Jessup.
Can you speak up? We're going to pull the mics over back and forth.
Can you guys hear me okay? If people in the back, if you hear me, please raise your hand just so I know that you heard me.
Or move up.
I think that was really a good idea for Mary. Move on up. Don't be
I said I made instruction, it won't move up. All right.
They're not moving. So to kick us off, my name is Lee Jessup. I'm a career coach for screenwriters. I've been working in the field of screenwriting for a million years. Started out as a writer and was very, very fortunate to know the right people to get success early enough to find out that this was not what I wanted. And then started working with screenwriters, ran ScriptShark for about 7 years. ScriptShark is the leading coverage consultation development service on the web. Kind of an institution, been there for a long time. Through that, we were owned by the New York Times for a little bit. Did a national seminar series specific to the business of screenwriting. Started working with a lot of screenwriters and writers. I work with produced and option writers, represented writers. My writers have managed to get representation, become best-selling authors, become sole screenwriters, etc., etc. My passion and my heart is in finding avenues for screenwriters to create their own success. So that's my story, sticking to it, and I'll pass it on to Dan.
Mr. Manis.
Hello, everybody. I'm Danny Manis. I run Notable Script Consulting. I'm a script consultant and producer. Before that, we were ranked in the top 15 of Cream of the Crop script consultants by CS Magazine before they went public. Before that, I was a development executive at a number of different production companies, Sandstorm Films, which did The Covenant and Prom Night and the Sniper series and a bunch of movies that went straight to video that you never saw. And Clifford Berger Productions, which did Sydney White and Cinderella Story and Just Add Water, and a couple of others in there. I write columns for Script Mag and the Business of Show Institute, and I'm the author of No BS for Screenwriters, Advice from the Executive Perspective, which is available here today at the Writer Store. Julian.
Hi everyone, I wasn't expected to be on the panel. I came to sit in the audience, but my friend Michelle isn't here, so they've asked me to stand in.
She has just the flu.
So I'm an agent, I'm in London, I'm on the next panel as well. I represent both screenwriters and book writers. I've spent many years designing training programs, including ones for the European Union to develop long-running television series. I designed the world's first postgraduate degree in television scriptwriting. I'm one of the organisers of the London Screenwriters Festival, which starts on Friday, about 2 hours before my plane lands. I publish a magazine called Scriptwriter, which became an online magazine, 12 point for about 9 years. And after 900 articles about scriptwriting, I couldn't find anything new to say, so we closed it. And I first started teaching pitching in Europe in 1990, when the majority of the people on the continent didn't actually know what the word meant. But I've also written 2 books, one on the business of screenwriting, one on writing for television. That's me.
Well, I'm very, very excited to be on this panel with my esteemed colleagues, all who have so much to contribute to help you get ready for, quote, the show, whether the show is selling your book, or you're adapting your book to screenplay, or learning how to pitch a true story that you want to attach writer. Anyway, we're all here to help you. That's the basis of this. Currently, I'm an adjunct professor at USC. I work there as a script coach during the summers. I have a book that's called What's the Big Idea? Writing Shorts, which is a textbook that's used. So I, over time, although I have this other background, I do have a passion for shorts, and shorts is a launching pad. I was an exec producer, still am, have pared that down to be more teaching and consulting, but I exec produced The Substitute. I was director of literary affairs for Columbia Pictures Television. I was involved in a number of projects over the years, really the last 35 years, starting having graduated CalArts and then working my way at Fox and CBS. I also am a writer. I just got hired to co-write actually a comedy for the Russian equivalent of the SNL. Kind of wrote a picture, which I'm very excited about. It's a long time in between gigs. And I'm also, I have a company called The Screen Broker. About 10 years ago, I was recovering from breast cancer, turned to stand-up comedy, and I thought, oh my goodness, how can I empower writers? I'm a writer, and I thought, wow, I have access as a studio executive, and so like many of the people on the panel, I help coach you get ready for whatever market it is that you want to explore. Recently, I founded something called the Open Space on Melrose. We just had an event last night, and that's a place for writers and actors and directors to spar and put their work in front of small audiences and get feedback. I also have a DVD called The Insider's Guide to Film Financing, and just finished producing a reality show, and I've just been hired to do another. So I'm a little bit all over the map creatively, but I'm really happy to hear the Hollywood Mind magazine nominated me as the premier pitching coach in 2012. So that's why I felt it did my niche to take it all and just help people pitch.
Awesome. Deborah, as a pitch doctor, I would have to say to you, the one flaw in that beautiful introduction is you forgot to tell us you're Deborah Clark.
Oh, yes.
We're delighted to
Just
have
call
you.
me Tivo.
So we're delighted to have all of you with us. I can't wait to get to the questions. And as people who are expert in pitches, I expect marvelously concise answers as opposed to my structure panel, which rambled brilliantly, but rambled nonetheless. So I learned to pitch because as a young executive, I could not stand having my God in Monday morning meetings while I was telling a story. I found it terribly painful. And I imagine we've all been around a bit. Teaching pitching has become much more common. But I certainly know that when I began 100 years ago as an executive, it wasn't. I would love for each of you to talk about how you learned